new at 5 tonight. There are dozens of women in Memphis who don't have a place to sleep. There's no homeless shelter for women in the city, and data shows that more than 30% of all homeless people in Memphis are women. So to fill that need, the old downtown car inspection station is being torn down, and the area will be the home for a new shelter. Local 24 News reporter Mike Matthews, he's going to pick up the story from here.
If you were born and raised in Memphis and are middle-aged, had a few miles clicking off on the old odometer of life, you might remember what was here on Washington Street. This was where the old automobile inspection station was, but that's past history. It didn't take long for the station with its exhaust-covered walls and smog-filled air to come tumbling down, and that's important. Because the executive director of Hospitality Hub, the group in charge of building a women's homeless shelter, says their original plans were to build it on top of the old inspection station.
In order for us to shore it up, to carry that kind of weight was going to cost about $3 million, which is way out of our budget. And so it was just more cost effective to build a new shelter.
The homeless are the invisible members of society. They are shunned, ignored, treated like lepers in what is supposed to be a caring society. Memphis cares. People have donated almost $8 million to build this shelter in the plaza area, a place for both men and women, making this the first and only women's shelter in the city.
The busier it is, that's the more people that we're able to get into treatment, into shelter, get mental health assessments on, and ultimately get them housed.
Johnson says he's never seen a place and politicians that care like they do here.
It starts with listening, and they're listening to the people who are on the ground doing the work, and they've been instrumental in us getting the work done that needs to get done.
The goal is to have the women's shelter open over there, brand spanking new and ready to go, by December of next year. In Memphis, Mike Matthews, Local 24 News.